As is 3, 2, 1, and we are live in this round 2 game of GCS Tournament 4 Bagration. In the north side, we have Aimstrong playing as the Soviets.
We have Caeser as OKW.
Oh, what a group of players here. Let's tell the tale of the tape then, Tightrope. Aimstrong is often seen as a player of times gone by. Back in 2012, he was seen as the old guard. That's crazy to think of, but back in 2012, people looked at Aimstrong and thought, wow, this guy's still winning tourneys. And, yeah, he's always done okay coming back into Code 2, especially that OCF kind of training era. GCS1, he didn't have such a great time. He got dumped out by Loveness in the quarterfinals. But GCS2, a hell of a lot more training has gone into his preparation here. So I've got big hopes for today. Tell us what you know about Caeser.
Honestly, not that much, you know. Like, before he started in this tournament, I didn't really know, you know. Sometimes I'd seen him just like starting his stream right as I was going to bed. So, unfortunately, I don't get that many opportunities to watch him play. Yeah,
it's a shame. He is a streamer. He does get tilted quite easily, I must say. He's one of those guys that the psychology of him is fragile. And that, you know, can actually be a benefit. Sometimes they can be very, very fiercely competitive, and if it's going their way, they're awesome. But when it stops going their way, sometimes you could doubt their ability to be resilient, which I believe is called resilience. Anyway, interesting start, by the way, from Aimstrong. Straight into M3.
Yeah, we've seen this a lot. I think Kimbo was doing it last week as well. You get the M3 like 1 unit earlier, chuck a penal squad in it, and then get some early utility from that, and then later on you chuck the flamethrower squad inside it once it's taken some damage and needs repairs. It's actually been very effective.
It has been, especially against OKW. Of course, no AT for the first part of the game unless they want to stop getting that third Focus Grenadier and get Raketin out. Well, he's already got a third Focus Grenadier, but it's all about delaying the next tier of play, you know. Raketin can do that. And Aimstrong knows he can run ramp shot for a little while. SVT rifles in the M3, ultra mobile.
Yeah, he's going to be forcing retreats all over the map. Situations when you're up against the M3, it kind of does force you to blob a little bit because it's so effective against lone squads.
Oh, nice by the SVT, the penals here. Oh, and a good cut-off in from the retreat path, I mean. Look at that, making him dance, making him suffer. Penalise him for getting so far up into his own territories there.
Yeah, could drop another model. Looks like he wants to go for the cutoff here, though. I believe actually on the M3, I think the rear machine gun on it does more damage than the front one.
Look at that woman on the rear. That's because she's female. They've got an ultra desire to kill, very fatalistic.
I think that's what it says on Cruiser's DPS sheet, at least. I was looking at that the other day. It's very handy.
Didn't say what I just said, surely.
No. At least he's hidden it in there somewhere.
Folks versus Penals on the west side. This M3 has just been so effective.
Look at this Raketin positioning, though. Can it get a shot off?
Yes, it can. Will they have to get out? They will indeed. That's M3 looking likely to go down. Be very lucky to escape here. Probably won't. It did bounce that last Core 98 shot, though. What the hell?
Oh, that is so unlucky for Caeser. He had Raketin in the perfect position. Doesn't get the kill.
That is unfortunate.
Now it's going to pull back Piers.
Oh, that bounce, though. You know, when that bullet ricocheted off the hull. Oh, that was not what he wanted to see.
Oh, Aimstrong going for a conscript squad now.
Interesting, interesting.
He does have tank hunters in his loadout. I know that Loveness made that have a bit of a resurgence after his performance last week.
He did.
Last week. 2 weeks ago.
Indeed. It's made it a little bit popular again. Everybody wants to copy Lieben's Nest, and you can't blame them, to be honest. He did qualify for the tournament for GCS2 2 weeks ago, and one of the reasons why was tank hunters. Not sure he won his tank hunter games, but it looked cool, so...
Yeah, he could have. He could have it just comes down to, like, Kimbo actually countered that really well. He used the right command of Luftwaffe ground forces and just charged at the sniper with the permanent sprint. Whereas Caeser doesn't actually have Luftwaffe ground forces in his loadout. So he will be quite vulnerable to the Soviet sniper.
He will be. Not that we're seeing it quite yet, but we probably will. It is Aimstrong, of course. You know, Vico, Master Race and all that. He actually considers himself one of the best sniper players in the game. He's not really shown too much of that in recent times, but I suppose he's got a long history.
Entry. Here it goes on the fuel.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, really good Rakin positioning from Caeser this game. Finally gets the reward.
Command vehicle has gone static. HQ operations now underway.
Stone Pioneer suffering under a retreat path. Sorry to interrupt there, Tightrope. This could actually be dangerous. They've got really low health. It is a negative cover road. Just now, still is actually. Oh, I tell you what, he was lucky there. What were you going to say, sir?
Well, it's 2 conscripts, which does suggest to me that Aimstrong is probably going to go for tank hunters.
Exciting.
Yeah. So it is a nice deviation from the guard spam we usually see. And it is very exciting using them, like trying to position them in camouflage and then as a vehicle drives by, just ambushing them with the grenade assault.
You know what I like about you, Tightrope? You've got a genuine enthusiasm for the game. And do you know how I can tell? Because you're doing gesticulations when you talk to absolutely nobody. And only I can see it on my second monitor. But the guy's like, you know, pontificating, his hands are flying all over the place. And, it shows you actually enjoy what you talk about, so that's cool. Nice in the conscripts, bullying this Focus Grenadier, dodging the incendiary grenade. MG34 setting up though, it's a good idea against massed infantry.
Yeah, he might need to go for double MG34s, honestly. Oh no, he's going for the track after it. So it's kind of like double MG34s, double suppression. But I don't know. I feel like it's riskier going for this.
Yeah, it really is. When those PTRSs load up, that flak half track could get flanked from multiple angles and taken out pretty quickly, in all honesty.
I feel like that's one thing that really changed in that last patch, you know, nerfing the suppression on the flak half track. It takes so much longer to suppress those PTRS squads, and then in the process they just get so much damage on you.
They do indeed. Aimstrong's looking strong on the west side, capping up there. Penal's trying to keep the east side. Getting out. No, not quite out of the cone of suppression. Fortunately, the green cover bonus was changed. Nice 2v2 tactic in the centre there, Tightrope. Getting the victory point denied.
It's a classic one. And it's got the reinforced Y, so, you know, light vehicle won't be able to crush that. And he doesn't actually have, you know, diffusal package. He's gone for the flamethrower, so he can't snip it either. It's going to be up there for a while.
We all know what that Caesar could go for something a little bit off kilter here. Something maybe fortification to get S-mines up. And this crazy and quite dominant play by Aimstrong could be nullified the longer Caesar stays in this game. There you go. We have got one PTRS con up though. Of course it is tank hunters as we suspected.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen Aimstrong use this so far, so I'm interested to see how he goes about it.
Also, just to call out, Aimstrong isn't capping this circle right now because the green cover there infuriatingly takes you just outside it.
Yeah, is that intentional? I'm not sure.
Probably, I think one of the models died, and they were doing the work. Nice pop of Sturmgewehrs there.
Yeah, but Caesar's still struggling to keep fuel connected. And T70 is nearly completed.
It is indeed.
At this point we've got to think about mines for Caesar. He's got to get some mines down so that T70 doesn't have free range on the map, and it's got to worry about his Raketen positioning, which did just get forced to retreat.
So the T-70 is the magic wand of the Soviet army. They can have a little bit of a weak time from that 5 minutes, 10 minute. Oh, Jesus Christ, did you see that mine? That's a full combat engineer wipe there. He'll have to rebuild with Minesweeper now.
Yeah, and that's actually really good, because if he gets like a Faust on the T-70 now, that's going to be out of commission with a damaged engine forever. Which I probably would have tried to go for the Faust before retreating that squad, but...
It's one of those in hindsight things. But then again, have you seen how much health damage the T-70's doing? You could argue that they hesitate. Well, he wouldn't have been able to chase him down. You're right, Tightrope.
Yeah,
of course you're right.
Yeah,
of course you are. Still a squad wipe anyway, so best of no worlds. One last shot with the turret gunner there. Raketin couldn't get up in time.
Oh, and this is what we're talking about, the PTRSs and the flak half track. Flak half track unable to operate safely. Takes a lot of health damage as well.
Does indeed. That's a death ball coming towards it. As the flak half track's seen the danger, Stern Pioneers also need to retreat hardcore now. Aimstrong's rallying back in this back and forth game.
Yeah, I think one problem from Caeser so far is machine gun positioning hasn't been that strong.
No. He has built a second one though, but you know, some could argue it's better to play well with one machine gun than poorly with two.
Looks like Aimstrong's actually killing that reinforced wire with his PTRSs now.
Is he really? Oh, this first grenade could go down, I tell you. No, the T-70 missed a vital shot there. Oh, it still could happen. What the hell? That second shot more than worked for him, though. Jesus Christ.
Finally got engine damage on it, but combat engines have been rebuilt already. Oh, it's looking a little bit grim for Caeser, losing those two squads of Fox Shredders. He did get the one wipe himself, but still quite far behind.
Oh, Raketenwerfer, nice shot, hits and penetrates, but first grenade is trying to get line of sight now. Can't see him as yet. Will he attack through the ground? Is he going to get it? Let's have a look. Going to be a Hail Mary shot there, Tightrope. Oh, I doubt it. I really do. He's not going to even attempt it.
Momo for sure would have gone for it. Sometimes, you know, sometimes they scatter off into the other side of the map and they just get the kill.
Sometimes they can traverse the world and come round back again, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure everyone's seen those highlights of an ambulance getting sniped from complete other side of the map. Can happen.
But nice salvaging on the east side, first grenadiers. Must be noted, I mean, we've got a sniper up, by the way, now from Aimstrong. And I will just say that this is an Aimstrong sniper. I do class him as in that elite level of users, such as Lovenest, Devem, Jezulin. These guys can make a sniper just constantly work through a game and keep them safe at all times, and they really can be a brutal tool. Not when it gets attacked by a first grenadier like that. I mean, Caster's Curse, Jesus Christ, they blocked it in with the conscript.
That was a close call.
That was rubbish.
But he really does need the sniper, because up against, you know, triple suppression, if he doesn't have a sniper to pick off those machine guns, he won't be able to make any headway. And Caesar's actually taken a lot of map control.
He is. Having a good game out there. I mean, Aimstrong's had most of the map for most of the game so far, which is represented by the victory point score, but I think Caesar's having a fantastic resurgence here right now. Ooh, MG34 could go down here. Indeed it does. And I tell you what, there's only Stern Pioneers around there. He could make an assault. He's got Penal Battalion coming in. He's taking it with Stern Pioneers. That is going to cost him in the long run.
Yeah, he's going for a second Raketin now. Just that T-70 causing him so many headaches, wiping all over the map.
We need to Faust now, though. Sniper's back to full health. Finally gets her maiden kill. And we finally had the Raketin, sorry, the reinforced steel barricade has been destroyed finally. I tell you what, that Penal has to be careful. One Tightrope, take it away. Hey, he wants to drink some coffee.
Yeah, well, Caesar's actually got a lot of fuel. He's got his tech truck out. He's going to put down tier 4. You generally put it next to the cutoff here. So at least he's not going to lose those 2 territory sectors. It'll be interesting to see, you know, this is the way the game's going to shake out now, how Aimstrong's going to use his machine guns, how Caesar's going to place all his team weapons. You know, he's got 2 Raketans and 2 machine guns, and whether he can pick off that T-70. Meanwhile, Aimstrong also has enough fuel to get his tier 4 tech down if he so chooses. I think. Yeah, okay. Caesar still hasn't upgraded one of these fault changes with these TGs, which are kind of necessary to fight the penals and chase down the sniper. Still doesn't select a commander either. As I said, he doesn't have Luftwaffe for ground forces, which is the usual counter to the Soviet snipers, so I think it's a bit of a worry that he doesn't have that in his loadout. I really think there's no point in having breakthrough in your loadout for 1v1s. I think that's a really
What
bad
is this
choice.
sniper doing? She was using herself as a reconnaissance unit, but it wasn't actually cover there, and I don't think Aimstrong fully realised that. But he retreated in good haste.
Yeah, on my screen it kind of looked like a tree's formed there. Maybe he thought that that was light cover, but it was not.
Oh, nice double Rakettenwerfer for Salvo. T-70 has to be careful. Another one coming in. It hits! And takes out the T-70. That was beautiful by Caesar.
That's what I was talking about. It all comes down to those, you know, team weapon positions for Caesar, and he comes good right there. He's playing very well. And, you know, for all the hype he gave Aimstrong Sniper, hasn't been so impressive so far.
No, it's been terrible. Maybe Aimstrong's just having a bad first game. Maybe shaking off some early game rust, perhaps. But Caesar's certainly not showing any signs of rust. Having warmed up, having faced Captain Jimmy, or Captain Link, whatever you want to call him. Caesar's cooking on a full tank of gas right now, and he's going through the gears.
So you've got to be careful with this flak half track. A couple PTRS shots and it can go down. Yeah, he has to smoke just in case. Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry indeed, and Sturmgewehr's now 7 kills there. Which is more than the sniper. Oh! Flak half track's seen the sniper for a moment.
He's going for attack ground, max range. Hoping to get lucky. BTRS conscripts coming around the side. This could be a dead half track.
Could be. Oh! Main gun destroyed! Weren't able to get a follow-up shot though.
Oh my god. So lucky that flak half track survived.
Now got mechanised armour compagnia up for Aimstrong. Of course, no big heavy tanks you can build from there, just the traditional Su-85 Katusha and the T-34 76mm, which he is going to go for. That was well timed. Thanks, Aimstrong.
This is a very good map for the Su-85 as well, even though we saw Loveness not perform too well with it the other day. It's, you know, big open lines of sight. Can make use of the focus sight mode on it. Oh, sniper and good
again!
here.
Holy crap! Sturmgewehrs could be getting the kill here. Tree comes to the sniper's rescue, maybe. Max range. Oh, that is lucky. That is really lucky.
Yeah, well, sniper has been getting flanked and shot down quite a lot. It's barely done anything this game.
Enemy flanking us.
Is this how they play snipers in VCO?
Apparently.
Just want to start that VCO vs GO2.
Maybe.
Shit talking again.
Nah. I don't shit talk. I love both games this year, especially KO2. Now it's had time to mature and evolve into the beautiful game it is today. But when it launched, it was a shit show. Nice mine coming between the steel barricade there. That could come in handy.
Yeah, I'm almost certain the squad's going to pass through there at some stage. Comes to T-34, but Panzer IV is nearly completed.
Oh!
He's just gone straight in after the flak half track, though.
Not a bad idea, I tell you. It's just all about if that Panzer IV hits, and it has done. X is on the right side of the base.
With the smoke.
Oh, I thought that abandoned for a moment on my screen. PTRS to the rescue. They get the grenade assault in as well. And here comes the P-Tab.
Oh, from the right direction.
Oh, he gets him, does he? No, he does not. He actually gets his own tank and stuns it there. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh, it's going to go down to the Rakitans.
It is. There you go. That's bad luck.
His own bombing run did him dirty.
Did him dirty indeed. Nice assault though. He did get the half track at least. The half track was, you know, a little bit of veterancy, and but he's going to be a bit tilted at that, I would imagine.
Yeah. Like the scatter on those bombs from that bombing run is a little bit random, you know. Could have just gotten a bit unlucky with how they fell.
That was so funny. We've got the good thing for Aimstrong's perspective right now is he has been able to push Caeser off the map. And he is now able to cap a large proportion of the battlefield and get mines up. So that's not too shabby. Snipers also managed to stay alive somehow. 8 kills. So he might actually be able to start to make it work now. I mean, I think, to be honest, Tightrope, a good sniper in Code 2 has to have a front line in front of it. You know, you have to protect it at all times. You have to be firing behind your own soldiers. Otherwise, it's just going to get picked off, right?
Yeah. And look at this positioning of the conscripts. Here they come from the camouflage. Nice little ambush. Right back into engine damage. Surprised he doesn't stick behind those sandbags, get a few more shots in. From that sandbag positioning would be a pretty good idea. Get some more damage, slow the repairs.
Rakettenwerfer is getting very close to a mine here. There you go. The sniper could actually take the shot now, but will it do it with his STGs firing? It misses! Could lose its life because of it. No, we've got medium cover coming to the rescue. Hey, I tell you what, good old Tightrope Arenio. It's not a bad game, this.
Oh, it's a good, very good game. This is the series we were looking to cast. And it is turning out to be very evenly matched.
Wober's pop in with that MG34. Look at that in the west. You don't want to come up against that as a Soviet player.
So I think now the key for Aimstrong will be once again to make use of those camouflage conscripts and try to ambush this Panzer IV. That's going to be his key to success. Whereas Caeser, he's really in the driver's seat. If you look at army supply, he's nearly 20 ahead right now.
Oh, that's quite big. Again, with the try to get the anti-tank grenade assault off, couldn't quite do it.
Here comes the T-34. There those Rakitans at. Nowhere near.
Yeah, the sniper's going to make herself very useful now against Obers. T-34 hits the sandbags instead. Oh, she's been flanked. Retreats past T-34 to the rescue. God, there's so many close calls now. And meanwhile, Penal's died on the victory point, by the way. Oh, no.
Oh.
Sorry, I sound biased when I say oh no. I mean, oh, that is a thing that happened. Rakettenwerfer's attacked T-34. Panzer IV's coming in for the kill. There's no mines anymore on this retreat path. He doesn't know that. How is he to? God, this game's gone back and forth so many times. The ebb and flow of the tide of battle.
Seems like Caesar's taking control right now. Aimstrong, I don't know, like I feel like this strategy is quite a hard one to execute, as you know. Like, you cast one of my games when I was playing Tank Hunters a lot. I found Tank Hunters very hard to play. And, you know, Loveness may make it somewhat look easy, even though he lost his games, but it's a hard one it's a tough strategy to execute, honestly. Especially if your sniper's not getting the kills.
Interestingly, by the way, Caesar's cancelled his second Panzer IV. Seemingly to get the Panther command tank out, I would imagine. That could be a bit of a mistake, because if, you know, Aimstrong stays within this kind of infantry meta... The sniper died!
What?
The sniper has died. Indeed, it's been picked off camera. In one of those many engagements we saw it involved in, it's finally died. And he's just lost another conscript. Let's try and find the body. We have to try and find the body there.
I think it's like right there in the middle.
Yeah, she's
I think
there. No, she's there. Is that not her?
That Panzer IV shot just like shot long and killed it, right?
Really?
I think so.
Oh no, yeah, there she is. That's another man. Is that her? Yeah, there she is. We finally found her, and it seems like it might have been an errant shot that was off camera. Conscript could be going down here. This could be really bad. Indeed, it does die. Aimstrong on life support right now. He's going desperate with the T-34, trying to take out this Panzer. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. Does take out the tank, but probably loses life because of it. He's now got... Oh, here come they tightening the noose tightrope.
Yeah, they can. He can take a few more Fausts, but those Raketens are closing in really quickly.
There's no infantry anymore either.
No. He's backing himself into a corner here.
3 seconds left.
Lead as much as he can. About facing with the T-34 so he can get their hull gun firing, but here it goes. T-34 goes down. Now Aimstrong feeling really desperate, putting down his Tier 2 tech.
Oh my lord. You know your game's not going well when you back tech to Tier 2.
And Caeser, what, 77 supply to 31? That is a monstrous difference.
It's huge. And he's dropped from the game. He's called it quits. And 1-0 to Caeser. Just take a quick moment to look at some of the stats here, just so you guys can see the overview. I mean, the KD wasn't exactly bad for Aimstrong, but, you know, I think he was never actually fully on top in terms of army value. He never really got within the threshold. So, yeah. Good game, though, Tightrope.
Yeah, it was a good game. Very close. You know, things could have gone completely differently if that bombing run hadn't backfired so badly.
I think that the sniper was poor. You know?
Yeah, that was very poor.
It was really poor.
I think I only had 11 kills, right? It was like 20-something minutes of the game.
Yeah, it was poor, and it got caught out so many times. You gotta defend that sniper. You gotta keep it behind a cushion. But we are going to go into game 2 now, and I'm interested to see who had pick in game 1. So I'm just going to quickly work that out. Also going to have a little cheeky look at the brackets, see if we've got anything going on. Okay, nothing too dramatic. We have got our round 2s up. There's nothing that you wouldn't expect there, Tightrope. I will just go over to the brackets now, though. We'll have a little check on that for everybody, just so we can see how the whole thing's progressing. So that's that screen. It is the ultimate screen of Tightrope. He loves it.